What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Double 89 Skills, and welcome to episode number 1. You could tell by the jersey I'm wearing, this is episode 1 of the Manchester United career mode. Now, this team felt so right. See, I wanted to do Arsenal. I really thought about going to Spurs, and we're going to do both those teams this season. I promise you that. But before, we got to take Manchester United. We have to take Manchester United. What Mourinho has done to this club, the stuff that you're seeing in the news, and I don't want to say Mourinho's done all bad things. That's the number one thing I don't want to say. I don't want to say Mourinho has absolutely destroyed this club. That's not what I want to say. What I want to say is Mourinho took a club that wasn't in a good place and tried to build a team and is struggling, and almost a lot of people would say is losing the locker room. But with that being said, where I dislike what Mourinho has done is the fact that he's not playing Anthony Martial. What I dislike about what Mourinho has done is the fact that he's not playing Rashford more often. You might be new around here, so let me quickly pause the episode to teach you how this works. If you want me to make a move in this career mode, it's simple. All you got to do is leave a comment. Everybody's going to go into the comments down below and start leaving their comment and reading other people's comment. If someone likes a comment they see, make sure to thumbs it up, because whatever gets the most thumbs up comment is the moves that we try to make. I control the career mode, but realistically, you guys pick every single moves we make. That way, everyone can be happy. And before I used to make all the moves myself, and a lot of people were like, damn, Skills, you just have no knowledge of FIFA. So now I allow my community to make the moves and help me build a team and help me make sure I win the title. So with that being said, if you are excited for this Manchester United career mode, even if you're not, if you're just excited for a Premier League team, smash a big old thumbs up. If you're an Arsenal fan or a Liverpool fan, I promise you your team is coming soon enough. With that being said, also make sure to subscribe and turn your bell on so you never miss an episode. And now let's jump back into fixing Manchester United. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one, man. I'm going to have a blast. Let's get it. This team has so many great young players. Rashford, Anthony Martial, Lingard, Paul Pogba, still not old at all. Fred, I don't really know what the heck was up with that signing, but they did sign him, so it is what it is. Matic, one of my favorite ex-Benfica players, but is he past it in the Premier League? I would still say he's a quality CDM. They got Lukaku, they got Juan Mata, they got Alexis Sanchez, they got Herrera, they got Fellaini, they got Young, they got Grant. They got a lot of people that have just absolutely stayed too long at the club. I'm sorry. There's some players that have to go. And a lot of y'all might look at me and say, Skills, but you know what? He means so much, that United badge. He's actually been so great for us. He's been this. I don't care who's been great. I want to make us great again. I want to make Manchester United the best again. I want to make Manchester United again one of the most hated and everybody watches and wants them to lose in England type team. We want to get them back to those days. So with that being said, Juan Mata might be past it. And instantly people are going to be like, oh, damn, here we go. Skills, you about to start selling people we don't want you to sell. Rashford, Anthony Martial, Lingard, and Paul Pogba. Those are our 4 guys. Those 4 guys mean everything to us. I want to build a strong team around them. And yes, Lukaku is going to be a big part of this team. I'm definitely going to run 2 strikers. Lukaku's going to be huge, but this entire back line needs to be fixed, in my opinion. I think the back line, I know a lot of people and I know a lot of Manchester United fans will look at this and be like, Skills, come on, man. That's a little bit harsh. Out of the top teams in England, I would say Manchester United has the worst defense. Yes, they have a lot of players that look like have potential. Lindelof, aka Iceman, Eric Bailly. All these players look like they have potential. Potential's not what you need to win a title in the Premier League. Rio Ferdinand. Everyone they've always had back there. They've always had a brick. They've always had one guy that's just been he's been that guy for them. He's been there, the guy that's like, dude, they've always had a good back line. All right, Grant is going to be our backup keeper. So with that being said, it's time for Romario to go. It's time for my man to leave. No longer going to be a part of the club. You've been on that bench for way too damn long. The bench is definitely hot enough. Right here, this center back right here, 74 overall. I don't know why the hell he's on loan. I'm probably going to pull him back. Both these guys. This guy right here, 20 years old, English, could play right back, could play CDM, could play center back. I like that. I mean, there's everything about that I like a lot. We also have the boy Diego Dalot. I believe it's said like that. Dalot. I don't know how to exactly say his name. I know this guy came from FC Porto, okay? Had a lot of potential. A lot of people see him as a great player, an up-and-coming player. Maybe we could do something with him. Chris Smalling, did he stay long enough? His contract is almost up. We either renew his contract or we sell him. Let's see what we can get for him. I'm not looking to do what I did with the Juventus career mode. We had a lot of fun with the Juventus career mode, right? We brought in Messi, Ronaldo, a bunch of stars. We're not doing that in this one. I want to build with young players, with good players, with talent. We're not just going out there just to pick up the best rated player in every position. Lindelof, another player that came from Benfica, has a lot of potential. When he plays for Sweden, he plays lights out. If y'all watch the Sweden games, when he plays center back for them, lights out. Looks like an absolute animal. When he plays for Manchester United, he looks like a lost animal. He looks like he does not know what to do with his life. That's a problem. We can either work with him or we can ship him out. Let me know in the comments down below what to do. Remember, everyone who leaves a comment down below to who to sign, whatever gets the most thumbs up, your boy's gonna go read it, jump in here, and try to make the best moves, bro. Like, so always in the first episode, what we wanna do is take all of your comments. Y'all start leaving comments down there. In the next episode, we start making a lot of big moves. My boy Rojo, honestly, man, I'm ready to sell the entire back line. Rojo came from Sporting, Lindelof came from Benfica. None of them are panning out, bro. I'm ready to sell Rojo. 100% ready to sell Rojo. Young center back from Wales, I'm gonna go ahead and put him on loan. Phil Jones definitely ain't staying around no more, man. Jones, you gotta go, brother. Jones is out of here. There's no way he's staying around. All these young players like this, I want them to go on loan. My boy Darmian, his contract's almost up. He's out of here as well. We're selling Darmian. Young, been at the club for a long time. Means a lot to this badge. Yeah, it's been around for a hell of a long time, but it's either him or Luke Shaw. And with that age, my man Young's got to go. A bit too old. Luke Shaw's going to be the backup left back here when we buy a real left back. My boy Matic, going to make the cut, stay around. Juan Mata at the age of 30. Contract's about to end as well. He's out. Another man that's on his way out. My man Fellaini. He's boo-boo, isn't he? I mean, he scores so many damn, like, important goals, but damn, he's so boo-boo. He's one of those players where we could just keep around and bring him behind Matic if we want to. I mean, that's really a big option. We'll figure that one out. Another player we're gonna go ahead and put on loan, my boy Herrera. I like him, the young Spanish man. He's 28. I still call him young. He looks hella young. My boy Herrera, he's gonna stay around. My boy Pereira, the Brazilian, he's definitely gonna stay around. His contract's almost up. I almost wanna, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and renegotiate right now. Should we renegotiate? Let's have them renegotiate. Damn, he makes a lot. Is that actually what he makes? That's a ton, bro. Why does he make so much? We're going to have to talk to him. I don't want to lose him. That's for sure. My man Scott, do we let him go get playing time somewhere else or we keep him around? We keep Scott around. We keep my boy Scott around. Paul Pogba, obviously staying. Fred, we can't sell. Oh, we can sell. We paid 50 for him in real life, right? I say we as I'm a United fan. I'm not. I'm a Benfica fan. Didn't United pay like 50 million for him? My man Gomez staying around, young talent. This guy on his way out. Lengard staying, right wing right here. This dude has mad talent, plus his hair is too sexy to let him go. I'm going to put a lot of these guys on loan. It doesn't mean they're actually going on loan. Lukaku staying, Anthony Martial staying, Rashford staying, Sanchez. I want to hear what teams have to say. First thing that comes in is a deal for my man Young. Now, Young, again, is not young no more. He's 32 years old. And for some reason, Bayern wants a move for Young. And I'm going to try to finesse them for a little bit more money. But I'm telling you, man, I'm ready to let Young go. As Luke Shaw's going to be our backup, we're going to pick up a left back. Let me know a left back in the comments down below you want me to sign. But I am going to try to finesse them and get $9 million out of them for my man Young. At 32, they say 7. They look like they're not willing to jump. I'm not willing to jump neither. We're not rushing. We're Manchester United. We don't have to sell players. We don't need money. We don't want this negotiation to fall through. Young is leaving for $8 million. His contract was almost up. He's 32 years old. I don't really feel like re-signing him. I feel like I could pay somebody a lot younger 125,000 wages and do a lot more with them. Be able to develop them. Young's on his way out the door. We get a move in for Darmian, and this is from Marseille, I believe, in France. Marseille wants Darmian, and as you can see, Darmian is 28 years old. He could play left back or right back. His release clause is 12 million. They have jumped in and offered a whopping 5 million. The club says if we can get 6.5 for him, that's good news already. I'm going to try to get 7 million out of Marseille. Again, I'm letting the back line go because I feel the biggest problem at Manchester United is the back line. I feel like their back line is too weak, has too many holes, and needs too much work. With pretty much the best goalie in the world in net, all we need is a couple big, beefy center backs in front of them. Obviously, Marseille says yes to 7 million. The Italian man, Darmian's out the door. The left back, Young, the left back at 32 years old, out the door. And we just saved 225,000 wages, which is huge. Let's not beat around the bush. I know this guy's gonna be one of the most said in the comments down below. My boy Kimpembe, the absolute beast Frenchman from PSG. So I'm stepping directly in. I'm not playing those games, man. Kimpembe, Varane, Kimpembe, Umtiti. I mean, our back line's gonna be something serious with Eric Bailly coming off the bench. I'm telling y'all right now, I am not playing games. I'm telling you, I'm going to fix this team. Now, this 22-year-old Frenchman, I think this is the problem with Manchester United right now, is that at the back, like the one place that they shouldn't be doing this, they're doing this. Their back line is like a work in process, right? Like a work in progress. Like they're signing players like Eric Bailly, like Lindelof, who are good young players, and they're trying to make them into studs. You're trying to win titles, man. You're the Red Devils. You don't have time for that. Maybe you could throw Eric Bailly in there and Lindelof in there if you got somebody like Vidic, if you got somebody like Rio Ferdinand, if you got that big body man in there that's going to help him get better. But throwing a bunch of young players in there at once, it's just not going to work out. So I'm going to pick up Kimpembe, but you best believe that I am definitely 100%, 130% going to pick up a very well-known center back. Maybe it's Sergio Ramos, maybe it's Varane, maybe it's Thiago Silva. I'm not sure yet, but someone's coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and put a big sell-on clause because we're not gonna sell Kimpembe ever, to be honest with you. 22 years old, I'm gonna offer 40 million. We do have a lot of money, as you can see here at Manchester United. I'm gonna see if they say yes to 40 million and a big release clause. They say no way, Jose, and I understand he's a very good player. I'm going to offer 55 million. Our first massive signing. Is it going to happen? They're pretty stuck to 62 million. And 62 million is a lot of money. I'm not going to lie to you. But I understand why they're fighting me right now. I really, really do. It looks like we come to an agreement at 57 million for Kimpembe. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is a great negotiation. I feel like this is exactly what the club needs. Not only just a very young, good player, but a player that overall is huge, man. Kimpembe has a huge overall, a lot of potential, and I think a lot of you guys are going to be happy I'm bringing this man in. Let's just be honest with each other. I'm going to go ahead and let the club negotiate with Kimpembe. I feel like they won't mess this up. I'm going to let my board do their job. In the meantime and in between time, yes, it's on Ultimate. Yes, it's on 4-minute halves. And yes, I am going to simulate preseason. We're taking on Columbus Crew of the MLS. They have the boy Zardes up top. We have the boy Lukaku, Sanchez, Lingard, Paul Pogba, Fred Matic. My boy Shaw's back there. Lindelof, Smaldini, Valencia, and De Gea in net. Valencia, one of the better center backs or right backs in FIFA, so we'll probably keep him around even though his age is pretty up there. But we're definitely going to look to revamp this entire back line. Lingard finds 2, Sanchez finds 3, a 5-0 victory in preseason, kicking it off my campaign with the Red Devils the right way. I know you guys always get on my back in the comments down below about training, so look no further. Your boy is going to train, and the people I'm going to train is obviously going to be Rashford. It's going to be the homie Anthony Big Boy Martial. Very young talent. We got to get him up. We're also going to have to mess around with our center backs because we have Kimpembe. We're hopefully going to have Kimpembe. Eric Bailly still being a very young center back. I got to get him up, man, because he is going to be a great player. I'm not saying that they don't have talent here. I'm saying that they need help. They need development. They need time. And that's the biggest problem with them right now. Who else am I going to train a lot of? Let's find out, man. One more center back? No. Kimpembe, when he gets here, 100%. We should get this right back up at the age of 19. The Porto man, I believe he came from Porto. I'm going to do this. You know, before we go into it, I am going to save this preset because this is going to be one that we use a lot. And I'm just going to call it MU. This is going to be one that we use a lot, man. It's going to be one that we use a lot because I want to make sure I train these players. They're very, very important players to Manchester United. We got to get them up. Again, I'm not saying the players that they have here are bad. I'm just saying we're missing a lot. Kimpembe accepts, and before I even say what y'all see what y'all say in the comments down below, I feel like I'm getting a big one out of the way. I feel like this is a huge, huge, huge deal. First of all, he's an important squad player. He has a 5-year contract, and we signed him at 95,000 wages. So let's be honest, man. Yes, we paid a lot for him at 57 million, but we let Young walk at the age of 32, was making 125,000 wages, and we bring Kimpembe in for 95,000 wages. I mean, this just makes so much more sense. Also, we let Darmian leave, who was on 100,000 wages, and bring Kimpembe in 95,000 wages. I mean, I just think that Man United are paying out a lot of money to a lot of players that just don't deserve the money, man. Kimpembe on his way. Oh, wait, is it 125? How come it says, I guess we got to give him, my fault. We're giving him 125. So we're matching Young's deal, and we're over Darmian's deal by 25. Does Darmian even really play? Important player, 5-year deal, no bonuses, no release clause, no signing bonus. I like it, man. We're bringing Kimpembe. Ladies and gentlemen, our first signing of the summer is Kimpembe. He is now a part of Manchester United at the age of 22 years young, 83 overall or 82 overall. And him and Eric Bailly at the moment, I think they're going to be our guys. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think these are definitely 100% going to be our guys. Eric Bailly on one side, the boy Kimpembe on the other. And like I said, this other spot's either going to be a Sergio Ramos, a Varane, a Hummels, something big, something huge, something amazing. A lot of talent at left back, a lot of talent at right back. It might not be Valencia. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with our midfield. But in the meantime and in between time, bros, I need to fix this back line. I think for this team, I'm going to run something like probably a 4-1-2-2 wide. All right, a 4-1-2-2 wide, so that way I can play my boy Sanchez. A 4-1-2-2 wide. Do we like a 4-1-2-2 wide? I feel like we don't like a 4-1-2-2 wide. Do we leave Alexis Sanchez out of it? I don't know if we leave him out of the mix. And I just feel like we're doing such the wrong thing here. I feel like we should be running a cam. I feel like this is the problem with Manchester United. Players don't get to play the position that they deserve to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, Paul Pogba's an attacking midfielder, man. Let the man roam and do what he does best. Lingard is a cam. Let the man play cam. I feel like Manchester United does this so wrong. Maybe we should go to a 3-back, bro. I'm legit thinking about going to a 3-back. That way my boy Lingard could play cam. Rashford on the wing. Like this. I'm legit thinking about it going to a 3-back, bro. Buying a bunch of center backs and moving to a 3-back. Let me know if you think I'm stupid for doing something like this. Is that crazy? Am I out of control right now? Am I out of control for thinking that we should go to a 3-back? I feel like a 3-back could be the real deal, Holyfield. I could play Sanchez up top with Lukaku at striker. Rashford on one wing, Anthony Martial on the other, Lingard on another. The problem is Rashford can't play right mid. We could bring in a right mid. We could definitely bring in a right mid. Damn, let me know if y'all think I should play 3-back. Like a 4-3. I mean, like a 3-5-2. Like something crazy like this. We could bring in a right mid, have Rashford as a backup. Anthony Martial takes one wing. We bring in a right mid. Maybe bring in a couple more midfielders. Definitely some more defenders if we're going 3-back. Ooh, this career mode is going to be fun. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a tough career mode, man. It's going to be a very difficult one. This is not going to be an easy one because I feel like the team has a lot of good players but missing so many pieces at the same time. I don't want to go too far into the window because I want you guys to decide what we are going to do. Blow it up in the comments down below what formation and what players we should sign. If you're cool with a 3-back formation, let me know some more center backs you want to bring in. And if you're cool with the 3-back formation, let me know what right mid we should bring in. Manchester United is about to change back into their old days, but first, we got to build this team properly. It's been your boy Skills. If you enjoyed it, smash that big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. I love your faces. You guys are the best in the world. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all. Booyah.